might be the lord of the kaiju rising. Throw it right back when I fight you, lightning. Breaking all the plans when I'm fusing with the lads. Yeah, mega kaiju breaking right through. It's frightening. North Japan, I'm the bomb. How these kiddies crying to their moms. Alien, heading straight to Fuji when I roll up. Scary and eating every human fruit roll up. Only 4 from the 3, you ain't messing with.
Gamera the Brave takes place 30 years after 1973, when Gamera sacrificed himself with an explosion that took out the Gyaos. Fast forward 30 years now, and we have a father and his son, whose wife and the kid's mother, who has tragically passed away, and now are trying to restart their life 30 years later. From 1973. The Brave gets a 6.6 on IMDb. Came out in 2005. It was 1 hour and 36 minutes long. We follow Toru, a young boy who is out doing some excavating and swimming with the boys, his friends, when he stumbles upon an egg. It's an egg with a baby turtle inside of it. So he feels obligated, like they have to raise it and make it his. And of course, he named it Toto, just like the little dog from Wizard of Oz. Toto. Now, there's something different about Toto, as he has the ability to all of a sudden fly. And Toru has to hide Toto from his dad. Only his friends and a neighbor girl knows about Toto as well. He has no idea what he has, Toru does, with Toto, as Toto possibly could be linked to the legendary turtle known as Gamera. Now he has to play around a little bit, and also he has to hide Toto from his dad. Things seem to be going okay until a man-eating creature shows up named Zedus. Now Zedus has a lot of spikes, a lot of spines. He has a tongue that shoots out that goes through bridges. And he's eating people. So now the only person that can stop him is definitely not the military. Because, that never happens in Gamera films. That now it's all up to Toto, who has been growing rapidly in size. But not the same size as Zedus. Now Zedus has to go and destroy the bridges and has to take on Toru. And Toru is definitely he's definitely not in the same size range as Zedus, but he does put up a pretty good fight, but does get his ass kicked through majority of the fight. And then things start to cultivate to this epic battle. Now Zedus, he also has this ability to pretty much throw Toto all over the place. And, pretty much you think this is it, because Zedus is pretty badass. And all of a sudden, there comes a change in tune as Toto holds on to one of the tongue spears that comes out of Zedus' mouth and comes up to his face as he's holding on to the little tongue that comes out of that spears through bridges. He's holding on to it, comes up to Zedus' face and shoots him with this epic fireball, blowing him away. But is Zedus dead? I'm not going to let you know, because there's a lot more to the ending and a lot more to the film. And I'm going to let you guys watch it to decide your thoughts on it as well. And tell me what you thought of this film. Now, let me get into my thoughts on this movie, because this movie brought a ton of emotion to me. And, it felt kind of like a cross between an episode, like a movie, kind of like Stand By Me with the kids, kind of like The Goonies, along with like How to Train Your Dragon, like a live action. It was a kids movie for sure, but I assure you, this was not like some of the earlier films where they focused on the kids and it was kind of silly. This is more of a well-acted and well-trained film here. Now, I know some people are kind of split on the look of Toru. Some people think he looks like a Jim Henson puppet. Some people love the design. They love his eyes. I'm cool with it either way. I dug it. I loved this movie. Probably the second to third favorite in the franchise for me. I love the atmosphere. I love the relationship between Toru and Toru. It made me want to be closer with my pets. I don't know why, I just did. The ending was great, even though it kind of made me feel some type of way. The ending was great. Again, I'm not spoiling it. I want you guys to watch it. Go watch all 12 of the Gamera films. It's definitely become my favorite. Put it on record, my favorite Kaiju franchise that I've seen. Not being biased so far, Gamera. I love the acting in this. Just really, really well done. Yes, the fight scenes weren't as elegant as Casey put in his review. A lot of slaps and smacks, but really, really well done. And like him and like Bones, I do suggest this movie. Definitely very good. I give it a 4 out of 5 on the Boglin scale. Now, it's not as violent or the darker setting of the previous two films, but I enjoyed it for what it was. Let me know your thoughts on Gamera the Brave. Did you love it? Did you hate it? I know the homies liked it. The Bog Boys liked it. I loved it. Let me know your thoughts on it. Tell me what you would have done differently. Did you like the design of Toru? Did you feel like his secret relation to Gamera should have been more touched upon? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. This has been an absolute blast reviewing all 12 of these films. Now, I don't own this one, but I plan on getting that huge box set. So let me know your guys' thoughts. Thank you so much for following along with Kaiju Theater. I'm really having fun with these. Catch up with you later. Peace.
Welcome to the house on the A6 block. I'm just chilling on the porch in my chair I rock. I'm your host Jimmy Biggs with the coolest clip. The only light outside is the full moon lit. Welcome to a world mixed with evil and good. If you didn't plan on staying, then you misunderstood. This ain't a nightmare, the figment of imagination. Step aside and the house will awaken. Skeletons play the piano.